this one. It's the Miami University Redhawks and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And the Redhawks kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. He'll bring it out. It's Wells. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Cornhuskers offense has the ball first today. And now we take a look at Nate Shepherd. They believe that he is a gem, and they are excited to showcase him in this offense. From the gun, it's Shepherd. Got the first down, ripping through the defense. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Working that left side. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Deep in the end zone, it's Smith. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So the Redhawks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. Going to be interesting to see how involved he is in this offense from the very start. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the draw, it's McKenzie. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Turning it on. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. He now has 74 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Lowers those pads, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Finds space, it's McKenzie. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. Trying to slam in. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got a little space. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Running inside, it's Clark. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's McKinley. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Pulls it in. It's Parachek. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Red Hawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Big guy smells it.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. 1 play and you're already to the 35. Making the adjustment on the play. Straight ahead, it's Clark. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Unloads it left. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. He's now up to 77 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Sends him back in motion. Uh-oh, look out. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. He'll do it himself. Here's a little room there. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's McKenzie. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Redhawks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. See some running room. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husker! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right side, it's Smith. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Tells the run, wants to pass. Lets it go for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He wants to go deep. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side is Parachek. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Redhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to run it. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fresh set of downs going up top.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Drops back on 1st down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
but how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
Number 92, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Central Michigan, taking on the number 19 team, the Wyoming Cowboys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's McKinley. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. In the backfield, it's McKinley. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Left side, it's McKinley. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Red Hawks are moving quickly down the field. Quick give. It's McKenzie. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it back to him. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Could be an alley. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Red Hawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within one.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Quarterback changing the play. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting...
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game, and for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the page. I know that was his first carry of the year. He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario, but you got to be able to wash that and flush it out. You got to be able to play the next play.
They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. He breaks a tackle. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Grabs it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you...
Touchdown, Miami! And that one will give them the lead. Here comes the 2-point try. From the gun. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Miami, Ohio, 22, Nebraska, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sees an alley. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He now has 110 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Sees a crease. He's got enough. There's a crease. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Right back to the well. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Heading into the 4th quarter, and both of these running backs have just been outstanding. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Got an alley. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Turns it upfield. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Red Hawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Reels it in. Bulldozes his way through. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. The 10. Touchdown, Red Hawks. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is an outstanding effort offensively to score again. But what's been going on with the tackling defensively, that's been the biggest issue. Sometimes football just comes down to fundamentals or lack thereof. And that's been the case defensively. Just not able to wrap up and get these offensive players onto the ground. 2 huge broken tackles on that long explosive play. And that's been the story for this defense.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be knocked down. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Cornhuskers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And back to the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Mills. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Huskers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Going to take a shot, and that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Got his man. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Turns upfield. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKenzie. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Oh, what a move. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He stopped, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they are going to waltz out of here with a win. Nebraska calls a timeout, and that's their last one. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. And they'll take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work